Alrighty. Hello, and happy Monday. Hope everybody had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. We are back playing some more Phoenix Wright. This week, picking up where we left off last week. I believe when we last played, we were about halfway through case. I think it's our, 1, 2, 3. I think it's our third case? It's our third case. But I'm excited to get back into it today. I'm always happy to play Phoenix Wright. Been enjoying this game thus far. Hope you have been as well. That's not wasting time. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. See if we can maybe get to 2 cases today. It'd be interesting. Oh my goodness. Eepy. I was asleep early yesterday, so my sleep schedule was messed up. I ended up taking a nap again today, and I'm still tired. Ugh. Alrighty. Let's get it. Sipping a beverage. Alrighty. October 18th, Wright and Company Law Offices. What a day. It's no time for relaxing, Nick. So you think WP's got a chance? Guess it really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. The director and producer. Yeah, them. What are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios. What do you think about this? Wish I had my own samurai spear. Oh my god. You'd be my own personal pincushion, Nick. What? Why me? I don't know how to help figure this out. Okay. You know, what if this really was Mr. Powers? Yeah, it's hard to say. We don't really know anyone else he could be. I seriously thought it was that old windbag. So Mr. Powers is lying? He really doesn't seem the type, does he? Curiouser and curiouser. Hey, you still have that? Great. Well, we couldn't get into the scene of the murder without it, and its owner isn't missing in its detention cell. Missing it, rather. Poor old WP. A badge. See this? You really like showing that off, don't you, Nick? I do. Alright, let's talk. What do you think we gotta do? What do you think we should do? Why not you? Me as the murderer? I would never. I would never. Ugh. Why don't we do what you just said? As the pincushion? I also don't like this. I'd rather not. We gotta get the scoop on this director and producer. Nope. Nope. Dodge. Alright, then there's no point hanging out here. That's what I've been saying. Let's get to those studios pronto. Do you have any ideas? Humana hum. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. It's exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Oh god. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened. There's not enough information. She doesn't have any idea. Alright, let's go to the studio. October 18th, 2:16 p.m. Global Studios main gates. Jesus. Hello. Hi. No one's here. Yeah. Right now, they have Miss Oldbag in custody. I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey, in the guard station. Look, she left her donuts. Donuts, you say? What? I wasn't gonna eat them. She was gonna eat the donuts. Let's examine... Bird? Let's examine the donuts. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Huh? Looks like it's been turned off for the day. Interesting. Can we go in there? Security guard station. This old band looks like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk in there. Is this gonna be a double homicide case? Overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studio. Bird! Bird! Shush, shush, shush. I'm investigating. Like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. Main entrance. Police officer on patrol here, usually. October 18th, Studio 1 entrance. Hey Nick, looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial. So Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right? I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today? Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. I'm bushed. Maybe I'll sit down for a bit. This is exactly why I don't want to get old ever. What? I'm still young, I'm just tired. Nick, when you start having to say I'm still young, you know it's all over. Oh my god!
First blood.
Oh jeez, okay. Security camera that only takes pictures of people. Took 2 pictures of day to murder before the actual time of death. One of them was a still samurai, the other was a grade school boy. Doesn't seem to be switched on today. This is not on. Why is that not on and why is no one in the guard station? Questions for later. Studio mascot. Apparently it's a monkey of some kind. I've never seen a monkey with a nose like that before. Why don't they put his head back on? Maybe we should ask the assistant? I'm not sure we really want her fixing anything. You probably need a crane to move that thing. Probably. Welcome. They let people in here when they're not filming, right? Nick, let's come here someday. What do you say? Sure, if that security lady lets us in. No clues here. Okay. What if I go employee area? Stuff over here? Employee area. Look, it's an assistant girl. Hey! Hi, Will Powers lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh. Don't mention it. Is it true they caught the security lady? Oh. Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one right there? With cardboard? That's not gonna do anything, but okay. Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork, some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. Thank you, Jimmy. You're right, I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more.
Get a load of this!
If you excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. Interesting. I'm gonna put that over there. That wig is back. As are the Pikmin. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Old Bag. Right. See you later then. Good luck with your investigation. This ain't keeping anybody out. What is this? So the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today came in through that drain? So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry. Hey Nick. If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. Maya, use your eyes, darling. Look at that. You think that's stopping anybody? I think a very determined rat can get through that without much issue. Oh yeah, I think that was the idea. I feel kind of sorry for him though, don't you think? Phoenix plus Pikmin, choose a color that's not canon. It would literally just be red Pikmin in a suit with the spiky hair. For being honest here. Did you just say rip the grate off? Really, Nick? We can? Well, is he serious? Uh-oh. Rip it off. Guess some things are just made to be broken. Yay! Yay, destruction! You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes. Sometimes? Hiya! That should make the kids happy. The things we do. Choose a different color. I mean, they got most of the colors. They have every primary color, red, white, and blue. Or sorry, red, green, red, yellow, and blue. Jesus Christ, it took me a second, didn't it? White's taken, purple's taken. They have the rock color. I think pink is in there too. I think it's like one that flies, I believe. Orange. Orange Pikmin. There you go. I know who did it. Phoenix colored. Now the kids will be able to come in again. Doesn't it make you feel great to do a good deed like that? It'd be nice to live so free of guilt. Half-finished backdrop. Let's get castle. Probably Neo Old Tokyo Castle. Electric-powered bike. I'm pretty sure we've seen that line dialogue before. That's fine. Yo, they eating ribs? What are these? Ribs? The remains of the other day's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. Oh, it's a T-bone. Really? Guess they broke it or something? There's a T-bone on one plate minus the steak. Got it. Storage room. It's where they keep all the film equipment. Okay, we've seen that dialogue before. It's fine. Okay, we've seen that as well. Frosted, yep. Let's go in. Maybe there'll be something else to steal. We're not thieves. But we did take that key card. We borrowed it. That's a difference. There's a difference. Alright. Let's go in the dressing room really quickly. Has anything been moved in the dressing room? This is where the Still Samurai costume was on the day of the murder. That's what Mr. Powers says, at least. I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping. But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then. She's got a point. Edgeworth would be dark burgundy. I can definitely see that. What's in the bag? Supermarket tabloids. Wow, I'm kind of shocked. Maya, leave those alone. Wolfman found on Mars. I'll have to buy that issue. What? Array of cosmetics here. According to Maya, the wig was used in some old TV show. Samurai Boogie Woogie. Okay, we've seen that dialogue. Anything new? My hair's looking extra spiky today. Okay, I think we've seen that. What's up, Luigi? Hope you had a good weekend, man. Did you have a long weekend too? I know today was okay. I think most people had that off. So a little extended weekend there. Did I steal your marshmallows? Who wants to know? Tea and cookies. Wait, Nick, these snacks. They're past the expiration date. Then don't eat them. They're snacks. They're meant to be eaten. It was a normal one. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hope it'll be better. Hope the next one is better. There ain't shit in here. We gotta go. Time to leave. Not marshmallows. Mallow Mars. Okay, I definitely ate the marshmallows. The Mallow Marses I did not eat. Okay. Oh, hi. Fancy seeing you here at the main gate. You look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Camo vest? I guess it's kind of camo, I guess. Kind of. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing. You know about the studios. How are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. They want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area? Yeah, can you believe it? Okay, what about the fanboy? You know about that guy? Or gal? Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. He has a bit of trouble catching him, though. Interesting. Mallow Mars are huge marshmallows on round graham crackers and fully coated in chocolate. This seems like a fun take on a s'more. I'm interested. You have my attention. Anyway, I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and the producer were here the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director? More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. She! Interesting. Who is this mysterious lady? I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. The producer, huh? I have some stuff to show you. What do you know about this? What do you know about this? You work with the props, right? About that murder weapon. You mean the samurai spear? Yeah, it's a prop, but it's still pretty heavy. I hate having to carry that thing around. So you've had to be pretty strong to use that as a weapon, it sounds like. So if she had a difficult time carrying it, I don't think the kid, who seems to be a grade school kid, could do it either. Interesting. What is Mr. Powers the only person? Why is Mr. Powers the only person I can think of? Okay. What does she know about this picture? Can you take a look at this? That's Mr. Powers. Is it? Why is he dragging his leg like that? What is this anyway? It's like she didn't know about this photo or the injury that morning. Never mind. Good job, Phoenix. Great job, buddy. I've never had Malomars, no. I don't even know what that is. I've had regular s'mores plenty of times. This is news to me. Let's go to Studio 1. Check out the scene again, see if we meet any new faces. I don't really want to be here. Too bad! We have to investigate. It's for our client. Also, yeah, it is emergency. I want to go someplace else. Nick? No! Okay, good. Didn't make me leave. We need to look again. They outline where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear leaving... I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few blood stains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Okay, we've seen a dialogue before. Ladder, anything? Okay, there's nothing new here. We've seen all that dialogue before. Okay, well, we go to the actual place we're supposed to be going, Studio 2 here. So you're posted in Discord, eh? What does this invention look like? This new culinary invention. October 18th, Studio 2 entrance. Place is deserted. Oh, shit. Nick, what was that noise? Somebody died. Sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh? It's locked. What? Don't we have a key? No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate. Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. Don't let us. Main gate. Go! What we got, what we got, what we got? Oh, it's just straight up a candy. Oh no, I've never seen these before. Interesting. Oh no, I have to check this out. This looks pretty good. Excuse me, ma'am. I need to go in the guard station. Don't mind me. Damn it! Go to the guard station. Please don't touch anything in there. The security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew. I really want the key to that trailer. Maybe next time. Fuck. Boy, talk to her. No? Why are you still here? I need to get in there. I've been living under a meteorite. Probably. Door locked. Key is probably in the security guard station. I doubt they'd let us borrow it. Closer expression. This trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. These look like materials for making a movie set. They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. That's bent. That's interesting. What happened here? There's some flowers here. So pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. It sure does. I'm highly suspicious of why that thing is bent at the angle it's bent at, but I guess that's not good enough for evidence. My bad. It was like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates. Hey, so they eat T-bone steaks too. What is it with steaks around here? Hey, there's always room for steak. True. True. But something does seem out of place. What? I don't know, it just feels odd. What's this? Incinerator? Why would there be an incinerator? What? Apparently they just put this one in, eh? It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. Okay, if you say so. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine. Let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Nick, you don't have a driver's license? But look, I have this. I'm a lawyer. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? Why not? Oh god, okay. Well, shit. How do we get inside the thing when she's standing at the gate? Got more to talk about with her? Next time. Where can we even go? Go to the employee area. Slide. We're missing something here. It says room. Oh, interesting. W2F. Who are Jew dudes? LMAO. What the fuck is going on? Huh? Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever, lamers. Did you not know the great salmonella? I mean, the leecha. I can't with this, dog. I can't with this, man. I make the lead show The Steel Samurai mine, RTFC. Read the film credits. Really? You're the salmonella? I'm so sorry, you look so... Sorry. No, quite alright, really. It's fine. Raffle. Oh, God. What is it? You know, a closer inspection. Yeah. Hot. Slobber. Oh, you a freak, bro. Hey, dude, you do a lot of cosplay? Because that costume rules, Drool. Or Rocksters. Rockstars? What? Hey, you're drooling. Huh? LOL. Buffer overrun. Pants. You triggered my creative powers. Someone please kill this man. The wrong man died last night. Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. The sequel to the Steel Samurai. Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Old Tokyo. Raffle Lamau. Pink Princess? Why is it gonna be a Little Old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Maya, we really need to talk about cool. Let's talk, bud. Where were you on the day of the crime? Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? Oh, I know who dudes are. That security lady told you about us, eh? That's right. It was a pretty regular day. We had a run-through for an action scene in the morning. Then a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. A T-bone steak, was it? Yeah. Suckers. I hate missing out on food. Nick, what does sucksores mean? No idea. Anyway, I was at a meeting from noon till after 4. With the producer and some bigwigs from the network. Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. If he's telling the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. What do you know about the producer? About the producer who was at the meeting with you. Oh, you mean... De Vasquez? Or D. Vasquez, I guess? He's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary, though. Sweats. He brought these studios back from the brink of disgusting. Oh, God. From the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. You had a meeting with her in the day of the murder, right? Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 the whole time. What about the bigwigs? Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning? Well, the boss over at the studio and some sponsors, also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension. Sweats. Were all of them with you the entire time? Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers. Scowl. Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. Interesting. Alright, let's take a sip of the water here. Alright. I have some stuff to show you. First of all, behold my badge. I try not to pay much attention to things that don't interest me, LOL. Why are you staring at me like that? I'm so sorry, Maya. What do you know about this? This is Will Powers, right? How do you know? Well, look, he's obviously dragging his foot. Oh, right. The director would know about the injury. He was there. I try not to pay much... Okay. I'm so sorry, Maya. Alright, I'll leave this guy alone. Get me the hell out of here. Aha! You again. Eek? How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost. You certainly got back to your post quickly. Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare steel samurai costume. Told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that? Mr. Powers is pretty tall. As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go. Guess that would rule out her being the murderer. Anyway, know this, whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a slight or insult. And you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed. You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips. True. Starting now. 1, 2, 3. This lady's too much. You're telling me. About that kid you said you saw. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious. About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, I think she's losing it. I have a feeling she's not going to respond well to anything I show her now. Okay. I'm gonna go in here. Security guard station. I can see the computer that runs security cameras. Hey, no touching! Guess we better investigate there later. Hey. Okay, it's outside Studio 1. Move. Inside Studio 1. No? Is that Studio 2, maybe? No? Push the lock. Nothing. Uh-huh. Wait. Wait a second. Okay, that's a reflecting screen thing. We've seen that before. Oh boy. Okay. Move. Gate. Can we go talk to Will then? Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky, to tell the truth. You can say that again. What's not? So, Will Powers, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction? Sorry, but no. Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yes. Sniffle. Sniffle, sniffle. What do you know about the fanboy? Do, fanboys sneak into the studios often? No, not that I know of. That security lady's pretty strict with them. But in today's testimony, didn't she say that they were often hanging around? The kids really, really love to steal Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Was the director present at the morning run-through? Yes, he was. He was directing how to steal Samurai and the evil magistrate should move. Why didn't you tell us that before? Well, just the studio access to keep quiet. That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's gonna lose big. I see. Whose side is he on? You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you? No, I sure hope not. That doesn't give me much of anything, buddy. What is this? Here, have you seen this? Regarding this photograph. Yes? This really, truly, absolutely isn't you, right? Right. I was sleeping in my dressing room the whole time, honest. But who else could have worn it? Your costume was in your dressing room? Yes, I guess they snuck in and took it while I was asleep. But who? Regarding the murder weapon, yes? Is it heavy, that spear? It's pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think the average person would be able to swing it around effectively. And that's the spear that broke or something during the morning run-through, right? Oh, yeah, I goofed around. I goofed around, Kick, you see? Oh, God. I broke the spear. The security lady fixed it for me right away, though. With duct tape, weird. Okay. Think that should be enough. Let's go back here. Interesting. Trooper Junior Dad. Oh my god. What is the title? You beat all the Pikmin games. That's old man. Great job, son. Proud of you. Proud of you, bud. You did it. Hey! Hey, wait! I bet he came right through that drain. Hey, kiddo, what's your name, sport? I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. But you are a kid. What a rude little brat. There's no way to talk to an adult. You're also a child, Maya. I don't see no adults here, hippie fashion chick. Damn! Hippie fashion. Nick, I think I'm being mocked. Gotta hand it to Maya, she's pretty sharp and pretty mad. I'm Cody Hackins. Call me kiddo again and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer. I'm seeing you can't pull your back-mounted sword there. Maybe maybe there's a better way to hold that, yeah? Oh boy. This dude. What do you know about the Steel Samurai? So you a fan or what? How dare you utter that name, evildoer? What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai side. Ha! Ha ha! You can't fool me! Still can't pull a sword. Okay, then what's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8? Ah, easy. Like some fries with that? What is this show about? Not bad, kiddo. Watch it. What are they doing? Say, you heard anything about the incident the other day? You were here, weren't you? Did you see anything? He always, the Steel Samurai always wins, always. Yeah, I saw him, I saw everything. What? But no way I'm telling you, losers. What? Wait. Let me go! He's gone. Huh. Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way out. A bottle? Why was this sitting there, I wonder? Up on the table in the employee area, the label reads sleeping pills. Okay. Did someone slip Will sleeping pills? Is that why he was tired? Anyway, what was that kid saying? He saw everything. The drain where the fanboy came in. He didn't waste any time coming in either. Talk about cause and effect. Interesting. Hey man, what do you know about this? I try not to pay much attention to things that don't interest me. Yeah, alright, okay. Okay, alright. Huh. Where's that old windbag? Odd of her to leave her post. Hey! Nick, that was her. Stop! Whippersnapper! Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy. Oh, she tripped. Maya sure looks happy. Oh, Maya. Don't laugh. Don't laugh, Maya. You know it's pretty funny. Hey, hey, Nick. Now's our chance. Let's check out the guard station. Good idea. Oh, this is it. The trailer key. The key to that trailer in Studio 2. We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick? Yeah, borrow. Borrowed right into my pocket. And I think we'll be going inside this trailer now. Wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard shack, or station, excuse me, will work. It opened. Great, let's go. He seemed eager all of a sudden. Well, you first. What? Okay. Okay, not that eager, clearly, yeah. October 18th, Studio 2, trailer. Oh! Okay. Who are you? Someone's in here. Names. Our names? We're Will Power's lawyers and, I see. Who might you... D. Vasquez. The producer. D. Vasquez, he's quite beautiful. Thanks, Phoenix. Thank you. We can see, we have eyes. Some other movie posters? Singing Samurai, Samurai Summer. Dynamite Samurai, okay. Grass is flossed. Can't see outside. This far into October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. Looks like they were designing the set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They got some figures for how much the set's gonna cost. I can't believe they spent that much money on the sets. Another old movie poster, The Singing Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. What the hell do samurai sing about? Chopping off heads? Oh my god! That movie was the best! It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know? Singing samurai stars? What's next? Ninja ballet? Samurai Summer? Also starring Jack Hammer. Poster's quite old. Wow, it's been years since I saw that, so. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great. Typical summer romance with a samurai on a horse. What movie poster? Dynamite Samurai, starring, you guessed it, Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Nothing in here that could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents. I see she has a giant cup of green tea here. This is where they had that meeting. Documents scattered in paper cups as well. Think there's anything else to look at in here? No? No? Alright. Let's talk. What do you know about the day of the crime? Where were you the day of the crime? Your neighbor helped you make the root beer float fudge, but guess what? They wanted to cut it early. And guess what is wrinkled? The fudge. Is it the fudge? It's probably the fudge, yeah. It's the fudge. Yep, got it. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Miss Vasquez? Script. Why is this lady speaking in single words? Can we get a full sentence, madam? You made up a new rule. What's the new rule? Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. A script. The Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it. Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it. She does not care about anything that we're talking about right now. Okay. This is interesting. We're getting nowhere fast. Yeah, you said it, Phoenix. You said it, buddy. I will no longer cut any future fudge after 20 minutes. Seems like a solid rule. I will cut it after several hours. Several hours? I feel like you could meet in the middle somewhere. I feel like there's a point between 20 minutes and several hours where it's probably good. But you do you, bud. We'd really like to ask you about the Still Samurai. Ms. Vasquez? It's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that. Nixie's telling us to go watch TV. The nerve of her. Hey, don't get mad at me. Director. About the director. Sal Manella, was it? What exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Nick. Are all people in the entertainment business this weird? Yes. It's starting to look like it. Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check? Yeah. Wait. Yes? If you see Manila, give him this. Why do we have to do your errands? I don't think I like her. Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. Alright, we'll give it to him if we see him. The memo. Bring me the script for episode 13. Behold. I'm not interested. Behold. Not interested. Behold. Not interested. God damn it, lady. Behold. Not interested. Behold. Not interested. God damn. Here. Trailer key. Not interested. Memo. I like this, man. Why? Okay, fine. Sheesh. Be out of here. Oh boy. Employee area. Go. Slide. Nope. Dressing room. Go. Here. I got this from the producer. Huh? Bring me the script for episode 13? Episode 13. Where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. Sweats. Oh. Uh-oh. My ass is pwned if I don't find it. Jakes. Behold, bald head. I have a wig on. I have a wonderful wig. That fudge is indeed wrinkled. That is definitely a wrinkled fudge. Nick, it might be quicker just to look at all the places where he's likely to... Okay, we'll try this again. Without the fucking engine revving in the background, yeah? It might be quicker to just look in all the places where it's likely to have been. I agree. Oh god, I have to look at the freaking... I have to look everywhere now? Back. seem to be on a wild goose chase, man. She. Inside the studio? We're back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here quick, Nick. Yeah, you got it. Probably in the chair, yeah? That thing? Hey look, that's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of those. The director. Maya, take a look around that chair for me, would you? Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he had left it somewhere? Found it, Nick. The script. Good work. The cover reads episode 13. Ah, so I think I see what we're doing here. We can use that to make her talk to us. Otherwise, she no get script. Tab's head. Yes. Oh, look what I have here. We found your script. Ah. Script handed to... Don't... Just... Phoenix. You gotta learn how to negotiate, buddy. You're not gonna talk to us? Quiet, I'm reading. Just you hold on, what's the big deal? Who do you think you are anyway, and do you even know who we are? Powers lawyers? Right. Am I a suspect? No, it's just, well, no, but... You wanted to know about the day of the murder. Yes, anything you could tell us would be a big help. You know there was a meeting here at noon? Yes, with the director and the people from the network. Correct. Now listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio One. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio One. It was impossible for us to leave. Interesting. Why? The path was blocked. The path? By this? I'm not... What? What do you mean the path was blocked? The thing that fell? The day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked? You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, right? Mr. Monkey? The monkey with the broken head. Oh, right, that. What an original name. You couldn't just walk around it? Its head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. It didn't start moving its head out of the way until 3. Brother, you could definitely walk around that if you have to actually get somewhere. It was after 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche? Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Stuck in this trailer, stuck until after 4. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus none of us could have gone to Studio One. What? It's true. A crane came just after 3 to move the head. We called some people in to clear their way. I'm sure they collaborate my story. But wait, what if the head fell over after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio One. 2:30, the time of death? Very well, come. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time in ooks. 1 ook per hour. Ook, 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 ook. Always with the ooking. It is a monkey after all. Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke. Nick, it stopped at 2:15. Oh, 2:15. That's right. This path was blocked from 2:15 to after 4. Therefore, we're innocent. Mr. Hammer died in Studio One at 2:30. See? Goodbye. Mr. Monkey's head data added to the court record. What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides Will Powers who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished. Sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy? Oh, shit, man. Okay. October 18th, Wright and Company Law Office. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. It's a little early for giving up, don't you think? Huh? You've got one lead. Mia! It's you! What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless he's really in trouble. Right. Oh, wait. I guess that means we're really in trouble. I'd say so. What did you mean we have one lead? The boy, of course. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way I'm telling you. Losers. I know he didn't sound like he was going to help us at all. I'm sure you could find some way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we should go back to the studios. That boy's our last hope, Phoenix. Thanks. Now I'm more worried than I was before. What do? What's the best thing to do from here? We need to get to the studio and talk to that boy. Yes? We don't have enough information to make a case yet. I heard that phrase before, so that's where Maya got it from. Badge. Telling me that isn't gonna do any good. You know what they say, dead men don't tell tales. You sure are talking enough. Okay, fine. October 18th, Global Studios main gate. Huff, 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 huff. Puff, huff, puff. What's wrong? Huff, puff, huff, puff. Whippersnapper. She's been chasing that boy this whole time. Huff, puff. When I catch him, I huff. Sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him. Huff, puff. I got a hostage now, Whippersnapper. A hostage? What happened to the boy? If I see him again, I'll huff. Lay him flat, Huff Puff. Why? What a violent old lady. Actually, I met with the director just now. Eh? Huh? My heart. I don't feel so good. Is she okay? Before I go, I'd like to visit that place where poor Amber died. Right, she was saying that she wanted to visit the studio where he died. What's this about a hostage? Huff, huff. When that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran. Huff, huff. He'll come back, huff, huff, for this one. It's kinda hard to understand her with all the huffing and puffing. Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk to us to give him that. Good idea, miss. No. I'm catching that bread if it's the last thing I do. Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her? The trade? I wonder. The key? This old bag, I'm borrowing this, just so you know. Oh, okay. Puff, just be sure to give it back, Puff. She's not as demanding when she's exhausted. Really? Hey, that, Huff. That's a card, Huff. Studio 1? Right. Key card to Studio 1. Huff, Puff. I could visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit Huff. He died. Phew. I was his fan. You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbag? Studio 1 isn't my turf, Huff, Huff. You'll let me borrow it then. If I give her the key card, then I won't be able to get into Studio 1. Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Oldbag. Key card lent to Miss Oldbag. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. We take this and we're even, deal? What's this? A Steel Samurai trading card? That sneaky kid dropped it. I figure it's pretty important to him now. Thank you. I may have use for this. Must be the hostage she was talking about. Trading cards. Apparently these are really popular with kids these days. Right, I'm off. Here she goes, hobbling off towards the studio. Alright. Found him. Hey! Hey you, wait a second! Phoenix, was that the boy? Yeah, his name's Cody Haggins. I think he ran into the dressing room. He's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you. Damn it. He's getting away. Come back. There, he's back. How did she... Hey there. Would you mind helping us out? Please? I'm Cody. Hello, Cody. I'm Mia Fey. Nice to meet you. Yo. And I'm Phoenix Wright. Who asked? Phoenix, you can take it from here. Not so sure I'm qualified. Still Samurai's so cool. I think he's thebomb.com. Ha, what would a lamer like you know about the Steel Samurai? Hey, watch that too, dude. Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid. Yeah, don't yell like that. I'm only a kid. So do you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please? I don't know nothing. It's like a little persuasion's necessary. Maybe a bribe? What do you know about this? Cody, do these look familiar? Hey! You are! You are? Huh? You are? You know, ultra rare? That card's really hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. I'll give you this if you help me. But that's my card, but offer me something I already own. You're in effect skewing the very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. What? Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on, bro? What is going on, man? What do they teach these kids in schools these days? Quantum physics? Whatever. I don't need that card. Huh? I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours. What? After I went through all that trouble? If you want to trade, find me a really rare card. Really rare? You mean something that's rarer than ultra rare? Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on. I mean, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. Premium rare. Why do I feel like we're talking about steaks? Hey, it's a Steel Samurai. Huh? Why's he dragging his foot like that? Where'd you get this anyway? Samurai spear, that's totally cool. I wish I had one too. This kid and Maya would get along great. What's that? Boring. Man, how can one person be so lame? If you were a superhero, you'd be lame-o, man. Oh my god. Okay, I have a theory. We go get the card signed by the Steel Samurai himself, and then we come back. Guess Mr. Powers isn't questioning. Shit. Oh well. Let's try again. Another day, Phoenix. Fuck. Okay. Outside. In Studio 2. Then inside the studio. Oh, hi. Hello. What brings you here? Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff. Yes? The girl with you, doesn't she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before? Nope, she's the same as always. Same as always. Okay, whatever you say. Bad boy. Have you seen the boy since then? Nope. You missed it, though. The security lady was chasing her around after the boy so fast I thought she'd collapse. Of course, she got away in the end. Boy, was she mad. Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing? He was squeezing down this through her clenched fist back at the guard station. Oh my goodness. Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. Mr. Hammer. Are all the posters on the wall here of Hammer? Yes, it's really a terrible loss for the studios. But his popularity had been waning recently, right? That's true. Then again, after what happened... After what happened? You mean you don't know about Hammer? No, what? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. Nah, you tell me. Tell me what happened. Now you have to tell me what happened. I'm sorry, I'm probably not the one who should tell you. Uh-oh, why do I get the feeling something's being covered up here? God. Okay, this. This. Lady. Okay, these. Do you know anything about this? Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set. A complete set, you say? Yeah, a set of one of each card. Huh. Wait. Wait. That's it. That's the card I need. You don't know how long I've been looking for it. I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am. I need that card. Please, I beg you. Please trade with me. Trade with you? Yes, trade cards. I even trade you an ultra rare premium card. Trade me a... Huh? Yes, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please. Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate? What's everyone getting so excited about? Okay. Really? Thanks. Then this is for you. Ultra rare Steel Samurai collectible card. Very valuable. Yahoo! And there she goes. Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great? Sure. It sure does. Sure does, yep. Okay, we got what we need. Go to gate. Go to employee area. Go to dressing room. Behold. See this card? Yeah, so wait, that's it! That's the last ultra rare premium card I need. Come on, give it to me, please. You gotta give it to me. Never seemed so eager. Right, okay, how about a trade? You're on. I'll give you a samurai spear and throw the evil magistrate to boot. No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards, I want information. Huh, you sure? Fine by me. URP card given to Cody. Okay, Phoenix, let's see what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow. What's that? Okay, I guess we just talk to him? Tell me about the Steel Samurai. So you like the Steel Samurai? He's so cool! I guess. You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions, at his life. I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler. You like him too, don't you? Oh, me? Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai. So tell me, what's your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is? His fighting skills. Gotta think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes. Yeah, Wazam! The Steel Samurai always wins, always. Check this out, it's my fan album. What? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai. I go to every live performance. The stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public? I always take a picture when the Still Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out. My new digital camera. Wow, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. My album has a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with a digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I could always make another one. Well then, I'm happy to accept. Thank you. Path to Glory received. So people always giving stuff to me. What a life. So, what happened? You were here on the day of the incident, right? Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? Cody? Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For greater justice? For great justice. You have to help us fight for great justice too. I saw everything. Well, we might get some useful information out of him yet. What'd you see? I need to ask you something very important, Cody. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here that day around 2 p.m. I had to come in through the woods out back so that the lady wouldn't see me. I got kinda lost though. I was in there for maybe a half hour or so. And I finally got to the studio. After that... What is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used his samurai spear. Just like always. One shot, one kill. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that. I see. It must have been hard for you. And you say these nice things, but it's so obvious you weren't speaking from the heart. Right. Mia? Yes? I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. So the only person left who it could have been is Will Powers. I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone. Not so fast, pal! I heard everything. This boy here's a key witness. He's under police protection. Started now. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. No, I ain't going. Well, Gumshoe the kidnapper. Here he goes. That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads. And now we have a serious handicap in court. What are we gonna do, Mia? Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure it'll be fine. What? You better not leave me, bro. This was your idea. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? Yes. Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then. Great. Thanks, Mia. See you soon. Bye-bye. To be continued. Oh, shit. We're gonna bluff our way through this entire case, aren't we? Okay, here we go. October 19th, 9:42 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby 1. Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. Oh my god. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked. We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. Okay, here we go. October 19th, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom 4. Hello, Edgeworth. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready. Jimmy is also ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving that they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Or the director. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai, noob, Raffle. I'm starting to pity Edgeworth, bro. Salmonella, I'm a director, television. Were you at the Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix, start by picking his testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. The day of the murder. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. You're pretty sure? Gotta be absolutely sure. Sir, you're on the stand. You're under oath. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., and according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin the cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Begin I shall. Alright, let's start pressing them. Is that when you always come into work? Oh no, I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. I know all about the freaks in your industry. Jesus, Phoenix. Still, for what it's worth, I was pretty busy all that day. Tell us more about that. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. In the employee area? That's right. There was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Was anyone else at the run-through? Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. LOL. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The assistant wasn't there? Or the child? Interesting. Okay, it took a lot more time than I thought it would. How much time? Why did it go on so long? I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this, but Will Powers twisted his ankle during the run-through, you see? Alright, that's the limp. Which of course led to me missing my lunch. Roths. Rolling on the floor starving? I heard that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cooks them up. Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else meaning that the witness did not eat with them. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch, so you say? So in the end, you didn't get to eat. Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? Must have been tough. Phoenix, yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? Yeah, it's contradictory. Now, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila. What do you want? Sweats. When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the one in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? What? No, good call, Sweats. I, was embarrassed to, so I didn't mention it. You were embarrassed about eating? But I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I'd expect as much. So, when exactly did you eat it? We took 1 break during that meeting. I thought you said you were in meeting the entire time. No one left their seats. I wolfed it down then. Drool. A mental image I would carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. We were in the meeting until around 4. What were you discussing? The Still Samurai story and our budget. Get this, the sponsors turned to me and say, Mr. Manila, descriptions of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it? Actually, I kinda can. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting. Pretty sure. Yeah, I don't think so, bucko. You didn't take a single break. Well, yeah, not one. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Press harder. Wait a second. Mr. Manila, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Oops. Raffle. Well. Mr. Manila, what's all this about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call in the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Irk. Hehehe. What are you heh-hehing about over there, Edgeworth? What could you possibly say? Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing. Yep. Yeah, for what it's worth, we took a break. Waffle. I hate this man. With every fiber of my being. I hate it so much. It was only 15 minutes. 15, that's only 13 at base 12. This guy. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1, lol. There's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak if you ask me. Steams. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Okay, press him. What time exactly did you take this break? I say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. 2:30. That's the time of the murder. I mean, Hmm. 2:30. That's the time of death, yeah. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. Yep. Guess it's possible time-wise. But it was only 15 minutes. It's only 13 in base 12. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on that table. Oh, right. The other one was Divas. Sorry, D. Vasquez's plate. D. Vasquez, the producer? To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, it's quite a feat. Not really. How big of a steak are we talking about? Thanks. Thank you. Love to have that jump scare just to come back to this man making this face. I hope that... I hope you enjoyed that. I did not. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder. Why's that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any one of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? No. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time. I thought you might be thoroughly treading on thin ice again, but I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mr. Monkey had barred the way. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. I thought it was Mr. Monkey. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. Somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe you have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manel from the stand. What? It's over? Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of the people could have gone to Studio 1. They, therefore, have no relevance or relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment where the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order. I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. The court is adjourned for recess. Okay. October 19th, 11:04 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby 1. So I've never felt so targeted by an ad. They will get you. Some of them are scarily relevant. There have been many times throughout the years we've talked about stuff very briefly in conversation, and then I would see a targeted ad talking about that very same thing. It's scary. No more ads, yeah. 12-month streak. Thank you. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate you. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in the trailer has an alibi... I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia! Don't tell me you've given up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I never give it up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer should not have gone to trailer, or could not have gone to trailer. Studio 1. Keep saying trailer. My bad. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? Kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are still samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. Thanks, Sniffle. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. Oh man, you gonna try? We are going to try. October 19th, 11:15 a.m. Courtroom 4. Court is back in session for a trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of 10 years and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense may cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Edgeworth. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackett to the stand. Can we get him a stepping stool, bro? Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? Yes. Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. There you go. Phoenix is the least cruel lawyer ever. Yeah. Yeah. I'm inclined to agree with you there, yep. He couldn't be cruel if it hit him on the head. Facts. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness! What? Just cause you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. You've met your match, Edgeworth. Cody. Answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins, I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness, Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident. You got a problem with that? He's got a weapon! He's got a weapon! Take him down! Bailiff! He's reaching! Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you in Gramps with the beard over there? Just Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I prefer bearded gentleman myself. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special admission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Alright, Phoenix, we're not gonna point fingers here. Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of it in the court record. It's worth it the type to get tricked by a 2-year-old. They're crafty, alright? They are very crafty, and they're fast. And my niece and nephew learned to walk. They were moving. They were moving fast. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kinda lost on the way though for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. It is called Terrible Twos for a reason. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. You really like the Steel Samurai, huh? Of course I do. I've taped every show, and I go to all the live performances. That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course, duh. My dad always takes me. Poor dad. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. Was that day the first time you've been to the studio? Actually, I've been a couple times. I never managed to get there on the rehearsal day. And that security lady's always yelling. Right, please continue. Chill, Pops, I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez. Oh, this kid rules, bro. Purely for the constant rage baiting he does of Edgeworth. Fantastic. I went through the woods off the path so the lady wouldn't catch me. I could press off the path. Yeah, you know, how the studios are in a valley there. If you go off the path a little, there's woods, and that's where I was. See, anyhow, I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio? Unusual? Did you see this monkey by any chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So you went straight to the studio. Kinda lost on the way though for about 30 minutes. You got lost in the woods? Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? I came up by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. Wait a second. On the way to the studio, this was 2 p.m. Saw that this head was still on. Time of death is here. He said when I came out by the studio, there was... Right. He said he took down the bad guy. So was the time of death wrong? It's not the time of death, it's just the time the body was found. And they're assuming because... I see. Tricky. Very tricky. Okay, we're gonna look at the rest of this stuff, though. When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai. Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. Looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. What then? It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. So the youngest of the kids that you ever babysat was 11 and almost 6 feet. Dude sprouted like... all of a sudden in a week. Yeah, man. That's how I felt about my cousin. My younger cousin. I think he's like 2 or 3 years younger than me. And there was like one summer I went away and I came back and saw him again. And this man was 6 feet tall. He was like 13. I was like, what the hell happened? You're no longer my little cousin, you're just my younger cousin now, I guess. It happens, dude. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy? A person? Kinda tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He was kinda far away. You're being awfully vague. Of course, it's still samurai. Took him down. Pow! What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kinda didn't move. Not a bit. Like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yes, I suppose he was. If I had my camera with me, that would have been in time for a shot, I tell you. If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying a camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix, remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. So, wait a second. You said you have it with you all the time, though. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? What is that face? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you? Uh-oh, was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? Doesn't know. It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. Kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody. I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I have my camera, so what? You got a problem with that? So you did have a camera. Did you use this camera? What? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Yeah, I had my camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules. Is that all? That was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. I have my camera with me. Press. So why didn't you use it? He's getting to that! Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once? No. Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. So the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. I was dressed. I kinda don't remember. You're too busy watching the Steel Samurai. Let's see, what happened next? Then the bad guy stopped moving. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick, and a samurai punch, and a samurai chop, and a samurai slap. Something like that. I'm gonna be the type of parent to cry at a kindergarten graduation. That's perfectly fine. That's a big accomplishment. That's perfectly fine, bro. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Wait and see. Yeah, if I press too hard now, the judge might keep me from continuing. I'll sit back and see how the rest of this goes. What did you do after the bad guy fell, Cody? Actually, the fight was so intense that I got kind of scared. So I went straight home. Something isn't adding up here. Something about his account doesn't seem right. Phoenix, it doesn't seem right because he's being deliberately vague. Press him on the facts, Phoenix. Find out what he saw. Okay! Edgeworth is gonna have a problem with it though, but we'll do it. Press hard. Cody. What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah? So what? Guess you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. I object you're objecting, Edgeworth. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order, order! Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how you might have missed something so vital? Well, that's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out. Mr. Wright's your answer? We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Why wouldn't he? He was trying to figure out how to take a picture. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. Okay, this is going well. I think this was the right answer. I'm aware of that too. Ah, correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? He was trying to take a picture. Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey. Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way you could just stand there watching this hero and not take a picture. Right, Cody? There was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody? Could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. Photo. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yup. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure. But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. I like how Maya is just able to transform. It's a pretty handy ability, gotta lie. Not gonna lie. Yeah, you're right, Pops. What am I right about? Pops? Yeah, I called you Pops, you spiky-haired geezer. Geezer? I'm Mr. Edgeworth, and I guess I'm the bearded gentleman. That's what I hate about you grown-ups. You're also self-conscious. Okay, off with the kid gloves. Testify, witness, testify! Yipes! Steel Samurai just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? Well, I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Weapon. Moving strangely. So I held up my camera to take a picture. Like her body just grows into her sister somehow. Yeah. Magic. Lawyer magic. Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. Tried to take a picture. I really tried. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. When the lens opened, what did you see? Well, a person on the ground in the Steel Samurai. That's all that happened, yup. That's all? Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got that lens open. Did he really not take a picture, not even one? I'll press him a little harder. Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody, listen up, Cody Atkins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye. Bullseye? How did you know? Because you just told me. I see through all your lies, Cody Atkins. It's one of my powers. I'm Lawyer Man. Wow. This feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. I can help him take a picture. Want to see? Okay, can you turn the flash off, though? No flash photography. Please and thank you.
Flashbang.
Okay. Alright, yeah. Pretty good picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. Ah, did you? You erased them?
Flashbang.
No photography in the courtroom, please. Thank you. Why would you erase the picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know. Why would I want to keep a picture like that? He's becoming less and less cooperative. Better find a clear contradiction soon or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about.
Flashbang.
Oh my goodness. Nah. Cody. What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. Oh my god. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. God. Oh, right. What was it you told me, Dad? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of your Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Ah! Mr. Wright. What exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Atkins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order. Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? Did the Steel Samurai just defeated his adversary? I certainly wouldn't expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No. Wait. No way. Phoenix. I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually? Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? The Steel Samurai didn't win. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way! No! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever! Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There is a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Oh my god, Phoenix, you've been wanting to say that for years, huh? Oh my gosh. Order, I will have order. Witness, Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Oh, shit. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. He didn't move. Wah! Order. Order. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. I want to see a murder done in his courtroom, that would be a shocker. I feel like if that happened, Edgeworth would still find a way to be like, Your Honor, my client didn't do it. Your Honor, nuh-uh. Don't believe your lying eyes, Your Honor. He's just that good. You're goddamn right. So the Steel Samurai in this photograph, you're saying the man in his costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. But wait, hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Old Bag said in her testimony? On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him go into Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dresser room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would a victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. He gets it? Oh shit. Okay, Cody. Let him cook, bro. Edgeworth would have been like, we're all suffering from mad psychosis. My client did not do this. That seems about right. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops. Me? What? You think it was me? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. What? Data? Yeah, a photo of my digital camera. What? Show us, quick. No way, man. None of you are gonna look at me like that. Now. Stiff. Here, this is it. Studio 2. The Steel Samurai with the Samurai Spear in Studio 2. I would like to solve the puzzle. Look at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Mia? What? Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly, I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Find the inconsistency in the photo. Studio 2? Your Honor, yeah, it's Studio 2. I hope. Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to that number on that gate? The number. Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Ah! I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But, that's impossible. What's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here's the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. Here, at Studio 2. I see, that would explain the 2. Oh my gosh, he got a snap a picture for Edgeworth crashing out. Oh my god. That explains the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The path was blocked. The trailer is there. No filming is done there. So what would you... I mean, it's either... it could be on any of these, honestly. As you may recall, there was a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of the death. Okay, thankfully, Phoenix is much smarter than I am, so it works out. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Ms. D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yeah, yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. Order, order. The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard Miss Oldback saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did it so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim Jack Hammer stole the costume. I'm sorry to take a break really quickly. I gotta check on something. Be right back. Okay. Have you proved that the victim, Jackhammer, stole the costume? Sleeping pills. I have proof. You do? Genuinely surprised, Edgeworth. You do, Mr. Wright? Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jackhammer stole the costume. This is it. An empty medicine bottle. I found this on a table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads, sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes? But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Test this bottle. Let's fingerprint the bottle. An idea? Very well. Let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprint should show up on this bottle. I don't think it'd be blood. This makes the most sense. Blood is like... This is like, what, 2, maybe 3 days after? I don't think that would really show anything at the moment, but the fingerprint's still good. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. The bottle given to the judge. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hackett's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than you previously thought. The Steel Samurai seen by Miss Oldbeg may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth? You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. That is the last extension. Very well. Court is adjourned. October 19th, 2:47 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby 1. Phew. It was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Oh, of course. We're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right. Thanks. To be continued again. Day 4. October 19th, 3:27 p.m. Writing Company Law Offices. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. But, Maya! So what happened? Well, I think I got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system that they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed up the whole process. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing a costume? Yeah, but Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where that trailer is. What? Maya always this excitable? Well, have you noticed anything that might help us? I can't see what's going on when Mia's here. So no, I haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe we should go talk to Will Powers? Powers, right. What do you think about this? It's that fanboy's prized possession. Wow, impressive. It's a little different from the Still Samurai on TV. These are mostly taken at those PR shows they do at stores and fairs. I'm pretty sure it's not even Will Powers inside that suit. No true fan would be satisfied with anything less than the real thing. He's still a child, I suppose. I guess it takes an adult to appreciate the real deal, right, Nick? Yeah, whatever you say. This is Cody's. Hey, a digital camera. I'm impressed a kid like him would have something this expensive. Kids these days. I don't imagine spirit mediums in training get a lot of toys. Okay, I guess that's all we get for now. We'll talk to Will. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today, thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. Could you wipe that grin off your face? EWP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yes, though there's not really anything I can do to help. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Oh my god, Maya. Don't say that to this man, you're gonna make him have a nervous breakdown. Please, this is no laughing matter. Have you seen this, Mr. Powers? What's that? I've never seen these Still Samurais in my life. These are the Still Samurais that appear at live shows. A fanboy collected all these pictures himself. Seeing things like this really makes me think. I mean so much to these kids, you know? Excuse me. Thank you for showing me that, whatever it is. I wish you could think of some way for me to help you. Sorry. Okay. So we know all that already. Can you tell me about the producer? Can you tell me about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. Bro, you gotta tell me everything or you're doomed. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director? But something in his work caught Vasquez's eyes. She brought the Still Samurai idea to him. Not everyone knows the name Salmonella. I mean, he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Mr. Hammer. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, no. Now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago. Okay. You stay safe, boss. We're gonna... Guess we're going to the studio. Go to the studio. Hi, old bag. Geode Windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick? I think our guard's down. Yeah, I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Oh, she's alive. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director? Sal, he's Salt, the pushover, does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't, Maya. About Mr. Hammer. I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you drag a star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. She's really pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Power's costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. So back? What? Get that filth out of my sight. And you're claiming that's poor old Hammer in there? I thought you were such an innocent youth. Bah! I'm not in the mood for thinking. Thank you very much. Oh god. Okay. I'm gonna go here. Guess they're not filming today either. I didn't want to see them filming just one time. This trial will be overdone by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there's any other clues lying around. Yar! No touching! Eek. No, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean to, I almost had a heart attack. I guess I could be a little dramatic at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Gumshoe the actor? Dramatic indeed. Ahem. Anyway, I'm here to examine that plate on that table. What, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. So, you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. It reacts to the sleeping pills. See, if there's traces, it will change color. Wow, neat. Auto take the Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? No, everything is in due time, pal. Well, testing solution on the plate changed color, alright? So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Okay. How goes your investigation? To tell you the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. And some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I'd buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. Why? How's Edgeworth doing anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in a waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it. Well, talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups? Bottles? Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found a victim. Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle. So that means... Yep, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. I'm guessing I know as much about that as you do, pal. I.e. nothing. Okay. Oh, hello. Hi, Petty. What are you doing here? I was just cleaning up the dressing room. Guess Will Powers won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But he's innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai. What? No. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume, too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true, then. The rumor? Yeah, Mrs. Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt. What dirt? Dirt, you know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using a new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set, then? What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No. No. Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kid shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Why aren't they going to make kid shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. Honestly valid. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay, I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. And this is? A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be cancelled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. Right. Okay, but what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so entitled to hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Could you tell us? I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago someone died and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer. And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything that Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Old Bag. She was here at the studios back then, you know? Thanks, we'll try asking her. If she'll talk. What, you're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over from me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe difference? A safe distance, I mean? Okay, we're gonna ask her. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Oh boy. We set her off. Who told you? Who did you hear that from? Nichols? 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 Nick? Penny Nick? Her name is Penny Nichols? The puns are out of control. They're out of control. That assistant we talked to. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers. Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that in the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun. No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers? I do have proof. Sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes, so? This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There were traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. Ha! I bet Powers put it in himself. Ma'am, you're delusional. Even a lightweight like him must have trouble sleeping sometimes. Except I have proof that Mr. Hammer put the pills in it. A bottle. This bottle contains sleeping pills. Mr. Hammer's fingerprints were found on the bottle. I see. Poor, poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. Miss Oldbag? You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. Ah, shit. He silenced that paparazzi. That paparazzo. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand. Poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Oldbag? Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this. A photograph? Wait a second. Oh, that's what the bent freaking spike thing is. This is the picture. Is this the trailer in Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on top of those stairs there. He puts the other actor and the man fell into the flower bed fence. Well, how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. Okay. Well, damn. Wow. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume, then he left from here to go to Studio 2. Right, but why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer. Birds. October 19th, Studio 2 entrance. Hey Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello. Hello. Ah, 8. Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Okay. We'll go in trailer. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. Guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. Examine. Trash can. Nothing here. That could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents. Where they had the meeting. Whole lot of nothing. Whole lot of nothing. I think this is gonna just trigger all those again, so we can leave. Not that way. Not that way. Move. Outside. Alright. Talk to me. Excuse me, Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh dear. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My faint blood speaks to me. I know it. I know it. Oh dear. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves? Oh dear. Alright. You're gonna talk to me whether you want to or not. Hey, check this out. I know what you did last summer. She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well... Old bag. Old? She means the security lady, Miss Old Bag, Nick. Right. Anyway, Ms. Vasquez, you hid sensitive from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind, huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think, the wind? Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Phoenix, I don't think we'd let her take us to a second location, bro. If she has ties to the Mafia, bro, she might pull out a gun. Nixie went inside. Oh my goodness. There's some flowers here. Don't get too close, that fence looks dangerous. Yeah, it does. This feels like a trap. You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is he so eager to talk all of a sudden? Ms. Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kid shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now. But that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh, I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. To think it was just an accident. Excuse me, what is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believed you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands. She did. Gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporters would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me now. Nope. Run. Boys. Oh my god! Fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so bad? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. Ew! Hold it right there! Gumshoe. I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Gumshoe. No matter what happens from here on out, you're my goat, bro. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry, I was a little late with my entrance. No, you were right on time, but I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was really scared. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, it's just I've wanted to sit in line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. Damn, it's a long case. Jesus. Final day. Okay, let's, we got 10 minutes left. Fuck it. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna finish it. Finish the case. October 20th, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom 4. Edgeworth. We meet again. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Thank you. Thank you. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Tomorrow will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and defense will be able to present decent evidence. Very well. Oh, sorry, today. Not tomorrow. Jesus. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact in Studio 2. Today I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From the testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Good one, Phoenix. Good one. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is the producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Would a witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez, I'm the producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes. I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. She's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. Oh my god, Phoenix. Day of murder. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp and ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk when that monkey's head toppled over. Tried to Studio 1 after the meeting? I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. Block the path to the scene of the crime between 2:15 and 4 p.m. I guess, yeah, if they went there after... It was clear that'd be after the meeting that ended at 4, so yeah, they could have taken the van. That makes sense. Okay, that checks out. I entered the trailer at little before noon. Did you? By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop it at the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? Yes. Oh dear. The meeting began at 12 sharp, ended at 4. Okay, I think that checks out. We press. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle chatter. Or conversation, excuse me. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop begging at your little desk, it hurts my ears. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4 and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean? It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in a Studio 2 van. Right. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. It was a 15-minute break. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak. Well, Nick, find anything? Kinda wish she'd say a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss, but I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere. Yes? As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you didn't. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate? This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left. Oh, she never went to the employee area. How would she have a steak? And Sal never said he brought her one. We need to at least cast doubt with this. That makes sense. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need to remind you it was a T-bone steak? Yes, and there were no bones on that plate. Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Ms. Vasquez and Mr. Manila ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet, there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Ms. Vasquez. Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate the bone too? No, I'm just kidding. You didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere. Like that incinerator. I see. And what was Ms. Vasquez doing during her break? Is it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting the Steel Samurai. Order. Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. As Ms. Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai, and then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Mr. Wright? Isn't it a little presumptuous? What kind of stunt do you try to pull, right? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it. Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was the murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? You couldn't, could you? I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Ha! You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning? The samurai spear was not the murder weapon. That's right. What? What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. Ah, but where was the blood? I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove the spear was not used as a murder weapon. It was broke. It's because it's broken? It's because it's broken, yeah. Oh, would it be this? He stabbed him with this, or he fell in this? I think it might be that. I know you well enough now by now to know when you're going to present the wrong evidence. I can sense it too with my fey blood. Oh my god! Okay, here's the real evidence, Your Honor. I was just kidding. That was a joke. I should have followed the first instinct. I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember, that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through. But someone fixed the spear. It was a security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who's wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Order, order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence. I'm the one testifying here and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear is not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? I can't tell you. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then. It was this! Look at this photo. What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Order, order. I cannot have order. This trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studio. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through his chest? What? What? Are you saying... Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss Steve Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. Oh, she's sweating now. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You denied that which I say is true. Mr. Wright, let's say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died at the trailer as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1? And returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? Is she allowed to smoke in her courtroom? Absolutely not, but she does what she wants. The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 12:30 to 12:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death? Then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? She had another way. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands? For instance? Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting, let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. With the very vans he mentioned not so long ago. Ms. Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1. And you used the studio van to do it. Oh, she's looking shocked for the very first time. Well, well, well. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Hold on, right? Don't forget, it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Of course he was. He has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Han. I almost called him Han, but why am I thinking about Baki right now? It was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win? What? Well, she admitted it. Case closed. So what happens next? Don't question mark me. Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. Wait, so you mean... Steve Vasquez, so it was you. You killed Jack Hammer. Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? What? Order. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof. What is going on, bro? Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? Hold it, Vasquez. Testify one more time. I'd like you to testify again. No one to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before, the truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn. Damn. It's come so far only to fail. As it seems there are no further questions, I'd like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. What? Edgeworth? Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. This guy's crazy. I did it. I see. Very well. You let me down, Edgeworth. Double objection? What is going on? Your Honor, I request that the witness testify again. Edgeworth. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes, Indeed. Verily, I say. Ergo... I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Nick, why did Edgeworth... Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But... Was he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that, Edgeworth... I was with Saul and Old Bag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police and Powers showed up. The security lady, Old Bag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes, then I went home. I see no issues raised by his testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay, Nick, we're close, real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick. Right. Edgeworth used his special move. Edging. We're gonna move on. I'm going to pretend I didn't read that, and I didn't see that. I was with Sal and Old Bag, the security lady, when we found the body. What time was that? We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Manello arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you. I better leave this one be. I'm sure to see the ending I had to throw at her anyway. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go to call him? Remember. Remember what? There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm. You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. Oh, hold up. So just blow off anything I had to say anyway. We'll see. Immediately called the police and Powers showed up. What was everyone else doing at that time? No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent, so we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then silence, dead silence. Hey, Nick, why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up. Old Bag, the security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? She said because he saw him going towards the studio. Right, the Steel Samurai. You can press harder on that. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's words? Perhaps not. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact. That photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera. She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer. I don't think there's anything here I can use. You asked to be left out. Yes, it seems that everyone else was questioned, and I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in the meeting. There was no way we could have been involved, thus they covered for us. Covered for you, or covered it up for you. There must have been a lot of riding on it when all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure professionals helped convince everyone it didn't require questioning. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. The script and your direction notes. Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Did you find them? Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh yeah, I guess. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please continue. Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Huh? Think. Ms. Vasquez says she didn't bring the script because there would be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to have known about the murder before going to Studio One. Edgeworth, what are you doing, buddy? Order, Mr. Edgeworth. What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Ms. Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well, the witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scene, so I left it behind. How did you know he was injured? You weren't there. How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal, he told me. Sal, the director. You have to find something to peg this under. But everything we've done till now will have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him. He's bald maxing, bro. The judge embraced the bald. I guess Sal could have told her, yeah. Wait a second, wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around? You discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez? Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Power doesn't really stand out. We often left him out on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing. Poor Powers. Suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez, you may continue. I already did this. How'd you know about Tangerine? Sure, the badge. Ma'am, I am a lawyer. That Hammer was injured. Wait, Hammer? Do you mean Powers? Wait a second. Wait a second. I had to read this one more time. Yeah, I think this is it. Because that's not, it's supposed to be Powers. You mean Powers? You knew that Hammer was injured? I feel like we got the right piece of evidence. I know what the answer is, because it doesn't make sense. But this feels like this is the right one. Okay, don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. Yes, 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 dude. What? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through this morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? Already said it. It was Sal who told me. That's right, he must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manila was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Ms. Vasquez? You saw. You must have heard Mr. Manila wrong, even though he said Mr. Powers was injured. You thought he was talking about Mr. Hammer. Now that you mention it, yes, I believe you're right. I'm sure that's what happened. Yeah. You're supposed to be putting her in the spot and not helping her out. All right, gotta talk myself out of that one, didn't I? Quick, start over. Ms. Vasquez, you saw Hammer limping. That was pretty good. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manila. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but... wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah, and when was he doing this? Well, it would have had to have been after he put on the Still Samurai costume and went to Studio 2 where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him there, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Order, I will have order. Witness? Can you refute this claim? Humph. Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Oh gosh. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death, nothing. Yeah, she would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it's unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Of course I can. Okay, I have proof and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in the murder. My attorney badge. This photo. This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? I almost said last year. 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. When Detective... oh god. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day, 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day in Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Unless he was quitting, and he was gonna go to the press. He was gonna come clean. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. He was going to reveal evidence. Okay. Allow me to present to the court evidence providing Miss Vasquez's motive. Shit. Actually, wait a second. Oh, shit. Wait a second. What would the evidence be? I actually am not sure. I'm actually quite unsure here. Is it the sleeping pills? This is my proof. And this tells us why Miss Vasquez wanted to kill Mr. Hammer. I'd say all it proves is that your defense attorney is completely lost his marbles. Perhaps? Perhaps? But perhaps not. Mr. Wright, the court requests that you find your marbles immediately. Damn it. I'm afraid I have to penalize you for this waste of this court's time. Like, we're so close. Think this one through, please. Fuck. Let's look at this stuff again. Why would she want to kill him? I mean, I could reason through it in my head, but like I don't necessarily know what the evidence would be here. Could it be she had no motive? Really thinking it might be she had no motive. I don't think she had anything. She had no motive, Your Honor. She did it for the love of the game. She did it for the love of the game, Your Honor. Is that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. Oh. I mean, I considered that, but I thought we were going a different angle here. I guess that makes sense. So she killed him because he was trying to kill her. All Ms. Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? Simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Ms. Vasquez. What? Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer and flashbanged the entire courtroom. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. So you did do it, didn't you? Yes. I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance. There's blood everywhere, we're too late. Ah, Ms. Vasquez. What? What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel! Manuel! Ms. Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No. No! How could this... It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Manuel! Manuel! Don't touch him! Miss Vasquez. No! Please, please don't die. Please. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose. Again. Mr. Edgeworth? Where's D. Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. I thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. That is all. This court is adjourned. October 20th, 1:12 p.m. Mr. Court, defendant lobby 3. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but... It's sad! My eyes! I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? This is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because he saw how much you were loved. It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai? Mr. Hammer was a big star once. But he was reduced to acting in the kids show and as a villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him any time. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. So am I. Congratulations. Oh, thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. Actually... I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Show's canceled, buddy. Is something wrong? No, of course not. Ah! Nick, Edgeworth. Front-facing Edgeworth is not real, he can't hurt you. Hi, hello. You gonna say something? You're just gonna stare at me. Say something, right? You're looking at me! I'm not good at small talk. Oh my god. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. Haha, better luck next time, loser. What does he want me to say? You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Sniff. Ah, Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar. Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings. Were they roommates? They're divorcees. Oh my god. They were roommates, right? And nothing else. Unnecessary feelings? They were roommates and nothing else. Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. Baka. That's what I came here to tell you. Mr. Wright, it seems like you have a tsundere, buddy. Was that guy your friend? What? Friends? As if. They're rivals, right, Nick? Yeah. For now we are, I guess. What is going on? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick, tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth? And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kid shows again. Oh my god. Nick. This is it! The new show starts today! You're gonna watch it with me, right? I'll admit, I was kinda surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that Will Parker gets to play the lead again? Will Powers? I wonder if the show is real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. The end. Fantastic. A brand new episode has been added. We save. Hell yeah. A boat? Been what, 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. Can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas! What the hell? What? Bruh. Edgeworth? December 25th, 10:08 a.m. Writing Co. offices. Wow. How's that for a cliffhanger? That's gonna be it for today. We'll get back to this next week. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. This is a lot of fun. I'm loving this game so far. Tomorrow we're gonna be playing more Bayonetta and finishing that up. Wednesday we're gonna be playing more Persona 5. Thursday we're gonna be playing a game that we got redeemed with that 10k redemption. We're gonna be playing, what's it called? A Space for the Unbound, which is a kind of another story-driven game. Reminiscent of Until Then was pretty good, so looking forward to that. And then Friday, it's a free spot at this point. It's probably gonna be something we pull from the list, but I'll figure it out as we get further into the week here. It might actually be Kona, so we can see the end of that, but we'll see. That being said, hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening, and I will see you all next time. Bayonetta right now. Nah, sorry. Tomorrow. Anywho, bye-bye.